front. A look there at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
On play action, here's Darnold. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Off play action, here's Williams. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
First down.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes White. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll run here with Walker. Room to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll try and run it with Walker.
Walker, the ball carrier, taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Julian Love brings him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to...
And Swift loses the football. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On third down, it's Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. 14.
Seahawks 3.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes White. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left them nowhere to go. And no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. He takes off. And a nice run. Close to the 1st down, protecting himself. Sliding at the end.
A 9-yard gain.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. In trouble, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Pass complete to Rashid Shaheed. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Kevin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
The 19-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down as we are ready to get back underway. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On the give, here's Swift. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Swift. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
46 yards.
A big-time play for the Bears. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Brings up 2nd and
It's a nice
goal
job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the
The
line.
play lost a yard.
Well, anytime you decide to give the ball to someone other than the running back on the ground, Mike, of course you're trying to catch the defense off guard. You're definitely not intending to lose yardage. That was the case here. Defense was all over it. Great job.
They try and throw. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Seahawks 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work.
30-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. The middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
Seahawks.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good, and the Seahawks are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver.
Brings up second,
and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
3rd down and 9.
Third and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for the defense.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks' 25-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Williams. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Williams. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up a third down.
The whole idea of that
10 yards
short
to
pass
go.
is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. The throw on first down is Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down, Seattle.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now the point after try from Myers. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Seahawks 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On first and 10, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for.
Leads to
And it'll bring up second down.
The 35-yard line.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the outside, a catch made by Moore. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 1st and 10 is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Swift. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
The Bears sending out their punt team. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go play action here with Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick, you might worry. The rookie safety in for the sack.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up 3rd and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep, in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. On 1st down, it's Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Are you kidding me, Way? You're kidding me!
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A run here with Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Darnold to throw on second down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And a good run there. We're going to give him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Dominic Robinson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Darnold. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with the tight coverage as he knocks it away.
On the coverage.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
To the right side, caught by Burton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game, more important than how many gross yards you run for?
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Swift, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get about 5.
He outweighs Swift, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run. It's Swift. He'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift, and he is going to have a Bears 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Manungai. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Manungai. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 17.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Shaheed now to return it. Ooh. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Working across the field, he hauls it in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Darnold again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw again is Darnold. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jason Myers.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And he's going to have a Bears first down as the tackle is made right at the 36. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Manunga gonna get it again. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Mananga. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Third and a yard. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the give, it is Manunga. And he is going to have a Bears first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Second and 11. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.